Drea O.
Drea O.
Drea O.
Drea O.
Drea O. Drea O.
I'm from Chicago and
I'm with Drea O right now.
Drea O. Drea O.
Beautiful Drea O.
I'm with my girl Drea O.
And she everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. It's crazy.
it's been 10 weeks since the murder of Carlton Weekly, aka FBG Duck, and Chicago police are still investigating. After I received a strong response from what happened at FBG Duck Part 1, I decided to do a Part 2 with Duck's affiliate, FBG Cash. Here's what he had to say. So there's a video that was circling around with you with a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
And the internet is asking, where did you get the money from? What up, everybody? It's your girl, Drea O, and as you know, I'm everywhere you go. And right now, I'm in Chicago, and I linked up with a friend of mine, Cash. Welcome.
You know what's going on.
I mean, I'll let you intro yourself.
I'm FBG Cash, man. I'm in the city. I'm in your city. Get near me. I'm here.
So for all those that aren't familiar with who Cash is, talk to me a little bit about who you are.
I'm FBG Cash. I'm Cash. I'm from St. Lawrence. I'm from fucking Tuka Gang. I'm from fucking the Woodline, the Gresham, all the areas that you guys familiar with. I'm from there. I'll be here when you come looking for me. I'm there.
Born and raised in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be here.
I hope I be here. A lot of you guys doing a lot of flaky shit that I'm unfamiliar with, but I hope I pass through the breeze.
Okay. So Cash, how did you get the name?
Like just from being around money. Like my dad had a lot of money and shit. Like fucking, I think like they call me something else, like my initials. Like only my parents and my close friends know my initials, but fucking they started out calling me my initials. But like when I just get to like seeing money and my pops had money, I just like money so much. I guess it was like Cash, and then like to blend off to fucking sway my old name. I didn't want nothing combined with my old name. Then it was like kind of like reinvent myself, but it wasn't really because fucking they were already accustomed to me having money.
What was your old name?
My initials.
Okay.
Like Tristan Jarrell, so it's TJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your first rap name?
No.
That was just your first nickname?
Cash, yeah,
Cash.
like that's what my mom called me. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you start rapping? When did you decide that you wanted to be an artist?
When I came home from prison in 2011, like Young, my little brother, FBG Young, #1. Yeah, I saw how they did it. How they never wrote music and shit, and they just went right in the studio and made it. I'm like, damn, they get money. I think I get money off of it too. And I liked how they was coming, so I made songs.
So for all those that aren't familiar, the FBG, how did that all come together? Like, and then what does it stand for everybody that doesn't know?
It stands for Flyboy Gang. I can't tell you exactly how it came about because I wasn't here to witness it, but I just saw it all when I came home. But I just know it was 1, 2, 3, which is Young, Dutchie, and Duck. And I know Young, of course, that's my little brother. Duck been around forever, and Dutchie been around forever also. So like, it was only right that I followed line with them. They campaign, I fucked with it hard.
And it's only you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so anybody else that might be saying that they're FBG
They
is
imposters.
not? Okay.
They need to take it off their name because they make us look bad. They ain't carrying the brand right. Not saying they don't dress nice because they don't dress nice. Not saying they don't talk right because they don't talk right. They don't even come where we be. So you can't be a part of what we got going on. So if you get on an interview or go live and you mention where we at, people might come looking for you where we at and you won't be there.
So 2011, when you got locked up, what was going on?
I got locked up in 2009 and I left for 31 months. I came home in 2011. Everything changed.
How?
Like the gated community that I used to be able to go to, it was like a tug of war between both sides. It wasn't right for me to go there no more. So fucking before you ain't used to have to walk around with no gun. It was like a chirp. You can go put ringtones on your phone and whatnot. Like 3 for the 5 or some shit. When you came home, it was like ain't no more chirp. It's the iPhone. You go over there and pay your phone bill, you might get clapped. That's
Right.
what I came home to, like guilty by association. Like people who used to like me, they ain't like me no more.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you decided that you wanted to start rapping and you decided that you really wanted to take it serious, who was like in charge of everything?
Myself and like everybody as a whole. Like I just took everybody ideas and whatnot, and then fucking like I believe it was safe to say like when I thought like I wanted to come out and start making music, I think everybody thought it was a joke until like I had to pull my own stunt. I'd rather not talk about it, but like shit, they already know what's going on. Like I ain't gonna dwell on the past, but I pulled the stunt to get the eyes on me, and I dropped this. Dutchy wrote the hook for me. My first song, I called Dutchy. Dutchy was the hook king. He made me a hook, and then I just wrote the bars, and I went from there. It ate it up, and I just kept going and going and going. But I was never writing out freestyling. Not so much as freestyling, like just get on the mic, just keep going and going and going and going. But it's punch in, punch in, punch in, punch in to make a whole song. And
How how were you guys able to get so popular and blow it up? Because it just really became a huge movement.
I think if you ask me, I think the S smell different where we from. Like niggas who people guys who fucking in their community and they doing what they doing every day. Your neighbors pop out and see you. So fucking like if you stand for something in your community, of course they're gonna draw to you. If you put the camera on, other communities, other blocks gonna want to look and see what you're doing on your block. Like 63rd, one of the main streets, so the train come past, cars come past, buses come past. They just might look and be like, damn, what they doing out there? Boop, you Google that block, we'll be there. So that's probably what it. And controversy also, like leading up from the young Duck and Dutchy. The dissing back and forth, blah, blah, blah. 2009, 2010, 11, so far, yeah. Both neighborhoods play part. Look, east, west, north, south. Everybody play a part, build to our exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the other members are your family, but how did you meet Duck?
Young, my family.
Your real brother.
My blood, we bleed the same blood. Dutchy might as well be my family. He been around so long. Duck might as well be my family also. But Duck mama brought him to a house that I was at back in the days, and fucking I was young, but like my pops wasn't really going for the you be in the house by this time or stay out, and I was staying out. And like just one day Duck came about, Duck, his mom, his family and some shit, and we just rocked with Duck like from and just grew up. The nigga just grew up. When I went to prison, I came back. The nigga was tall as a tree, and we just been locked in forever. Like no cap, right around. The nigga been locked in. That's my dog.
How old were you when you first met him?
About 16.
Oh wow,
16.
y'all were young. So that was
like 16 or 17. Then I knew him for those years. I watched him leave, dressed him, go play baseball. We give him money and shit. Like this Duck, this my little dog. And I probably left. I left in I left in 09, so I probably met Duck in like 06. I left in 09, came home from prison in 11, and the nigga he was the business. He was rapping and shit.
Right.
This nigga lit. Yeah.
Right. When you came back out, what did he have out at the time?
He had that he had a lot of songs. He had that what's that freestyle he did on the block with the short ass dreads. Everybody was in the video. Don't quote me on it. Like I don't watch TV or nothing, but I know it when it come on. That he had fucking what's Goofy dude name with the dreads in it? Nope. He went up. I forgot the fucking name of the song, but he did that. The song with him, Young, Billionaire. No, it was him, Billionaire, and Dutchy. They'll let me know. I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't playing. I'm like, these niggas ain't playing. Like, I see, like, for the nigga to be so young and his whole community around him, then you got niggas that oppose you, trying to diss you and whatnot. I ain't know that music was taking off on that level like that. I'll make a song about you and then you trying to come kill me. And it used to be like that. I ain't saying that's a problem though. I don't want nobody dissing me and think like we ain't gonna have to see each other. But I thought it was fun, like back in the days and shit. I thought if it ever came to that, it'd be fun. I thought those make the rates go up. Like you diss me, I diss you. We gonna see who better.
Right.
Like, damn, fucking pull up, kill me though.
It started getting crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk to me about, I guess, like Duck as a person. Like, what was he like growing up and just hanging out?
I don't know, like from what I know, like fucking I wouldn't say like cuddle as a kid and make motherfucking think like this nigga a soft ass nigga, but nigga warm. Like I bring nigga around my kids. Bring my mama know him. Like when motherfucker come in Duck, well, it wouldn't be no had the second guess and double back when Duck walked through the door. Fuck like nobody's alarmed or nothing. Like nobody alert. But fucking shit, a nigga accustomed to having some bread. And I in the millennium, what's going on right now in the 20s, and niggas motherfucking he come from poverty. I know for a fact. Like I wasn't raised in the projects, I wasn't born in the projects, but I know that Duck come from the project. So the motherfucking come to our area where the weather smell different, and to be able to see niggas get money, and then you come across some money, a lot of money. That nigga show love. That's my dog. That's my dog. I like to see that nigga. I like to see him with nice hair, nice clothes, nice car. Pull up. That's my boy. So as a person, everything.
So, when you decided that you wanted to start rapping, when did you guys decide to? FBG was already formed when you got out.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you just fit into the picture of that?
I kind of did some shit that I wasn't intended to do, like fucking like with Keith mom and whatnot, but fucking that shit went viral.
What did you do?
They know.
Okay.
Like yeah, they know. Fucking it wasn't nothing. Like I didn't rehearse the shit or whatnot. But like my cameraman just happened to be there. We was on our way to one of the FBG video shoots before I even started rapping, and it came about and they got caught on camera. And then it's like they kind of kept opposing each other. So the cameraman dropped it in light of their situation, but not without telling me. So I just woke up and I was just like, I was already a guilty by association, but I woke up like I'm targeted now, so I might as well go all the way in. I ain't got no time to explain it to y'all, but fucking so from with that and the numbers going up, then I made a Twitter and then I made these accounts and shit, and people was trying to see who I was. I'm like I might as well drop a song. But when I came to my boys, which were Young, Duck, and Dutchy, being there wasn't at the time. They kind of laughed it off, but I was serious. I'm like, damn, I can't get a feature. But they was like, man, get your goof ass out of it. And then I went, and the quinky nigga, I had another buddy who was on house arrest with a studio. And I made a song. And I made another song. And I made another song. I made another song.
Talk to me about just growing up in Chicago. What's the experience like for African American man growing up in Chicago?
I can't really tell a lot of people's situation because fucking I'm fortunate enough that my mom ain't had to work, but my pops had some bread, and we went to public schools. But I'm saying we wore nice clothes. We got the education different than right now. I'm saying like I probably wouldn't know shit through e-learning. You know what I'm saying? So I pray for my kids and everybody else's kids, but real hands on and shit. Like we came from a nice crib, going to a nice school, like really like a block and a half away with nice clothes on. So it wasn't nothing to do but go to school fresh and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's nice shoes, nice everything. But at the same time, as growing up, we did see and we did hear conversations about people like, damn, this is really going on in our city. But it didn't probably take until we got older in high school to realize, like, damn, this is where I used to live at. And this is what my pop was talking about when he said this and that and that and that and that. And these are, but there's a lot of set banging ass people right now. Like, from what I know, it used to be these, and that. But now it's like, these niggas set banging, like it's spreading like coronavirus.
And you're black. Talk to me about your black.
I'm Indian.
Huh?
I'm Indian.
You're Indian.
It's all Indians on my blocks. Everybody Chiefs.
Okay. There you go. That's a great way to say it. And 63rd and Lawrence, like that area?
St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence. 63rd and St. Lawrence.
We got a block captain on that block, so like, you know what I'm saying? We reside there, but like we pay homage to the mayor. We just pay rent there. It's a nice block. The grass cut low too. Yeah. It smells good over there too. If you want to come barbecue or something, you got to go in the backyard.
So what about all the people that be like, oh, don't go over there? What do you think about that?
They should come there. It's a daycare and everything there for their kids. They should come. They should call me or my brothers. We'd be there.
Pull up.
Yeah.
When Slide dropped for Duck, were you around at the time?
Somebody that looked like me was in the video. And it was there.
It was you?
It was up. I said he looked like me.
He looked like you, but it wasn't you.
It was up. Slide was nice. That was like an anthem. He did it. And the videographer did it. Everybody was in it. Everybody had a good time. I don't know where they got all those props from, but it was nice.
Yeah, a little fake guns,
Yeah.
whatever. You know. You said props.
It was up. That was like epic for Chicago.
Yeah.
They gave a lot of people that he knew hope.
Mm-hmm.
His family, his friends around him and shit. That shit was nice as hell. Niggas sweated it, motherfucking. There was a lot of scenes to shoot a video like that. Even though it was in a boxed in, but everybody was good, having a good time. I don't smoke weed, but I think from the video I see everybody rolling up weed. Everybody had nice props. Everybody was. It wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't like no choreographer like shit. Like, it was up.
Mm-hmm.
Choreographer.
It was natural, organic.
Yeah.
Were you there when he? Well, he doesn't write, so.
I think sometimes like ain't no think I know motherfucking that sometimes he right.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't see Duck like sitting nowhere for hours at a time just write music. But like if I go on and like like the engineer Young Dutchy that can vouch for it, like I'd be having shit that's wrote. Unfortunately I'd be absent. Like so I could have any given time like a stack of raps to go with any beat. So if I go in and lay a hook down in a verse, and I'm like, Duck, I want you on it. You be like, boy, I'm not finna go behind that, but like, catch me later. I could respect that, but I really was looking forward to him getting in there and doing his shit, but like, he ain't gonna let me just get in there and just stump all on me because I took my time with my shit.
Right.
And he'd be freestyling, which is not freestyling like just going 2 minutes straight freestyle. It'd be a punch in. He gonna do 2 bars, 3 bars. But he still make it icy night. He know how to perform in the video, and his ad libs is awesome.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah. So how long after Slide dropped that the deal came?
Probably like a couple days, like fucking, like literally, like it felt like a couple days. Fucking, if I came home August of 2017, and then fucking I was on house arrest to November. I got to moving around. I know he dropped Gang Anthem in like November. So Slide had to drop like within the following months. Then like within the next 90 days he was signed.
And how was that? Like,
I don't know the full details of his deal or nothing. I was just so happy to see that he was signed. Like to see that somebody was backing his music. So if they back his music and he backed his neighborhood, like it was all up for everybody. Not saying everybody can be driving a Bentley, but you get everybody some hope to root for you.
right.
So when you're like I was, for a fact I was on the block when Duck pulled up. So like if I was on the block, maybe people was hanging around me to see Duck gonna pull up. Maybe somebody hanging around Young, they knew Cab was gonna pull up, but like it just go vice versa. But it's all genuine love. But when Duck did pull up, what a coincidence, the block lit, and it was like, this the prophet, like it's going up. You know what I'm saying? Like he protected like the president.
Right.
No cap, facts.
And so what changed, especially with FBG? Like what changed with you guys?
Nothing changed as a whole, you know what I'm saying? We just all got, from what I see, people just grew, you know what I'm saying, like mature over the years, but probably what changed is like people having families and shit. They just like, of course they brothers, we brothers, but Young had a son, Duck had multiple kids, Dutchy done got kids, Cash got multiple kids. So maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying, that every day that we see each other on occasions, like it's not that no more. You gotta wake up, you gotta feed your kids, you gotta take her here, take her here. Well, you might have to get up and go get this, go get that. So you guys don't see each other as much as you do. So now y'all only watching each other from a distance, like through YouTube and whatnot. Even though it's a phone call, like Duck might not have been alerted that Dutchy dropped a new video. So he got to see it with his own eyes. Damn. While he putting his daughter in the tub or whatever. And just like, damn, this bitch hard. Now you going to call Dutchy. Dutchy might not answer. Duck might call Young. Like, And that video, Dutchy shot that bitch was hard as hell. That's how it go. Like, people should know that.
Right. So basically, you guys just got older. Everybody had families and kids, and kind of grew apart. But it was not like
no.
Okay.
That's what I'm not saying.
Oh,
Ain't nobody grow apart. We know what people's mama live and dad live and whatnot. If it's anything that you got going on and you want to see each other, pull up. Like, it's a phone call away. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, what you saying, what happened, that get me the that put me in the sense of, like, what happened to the reckless FBG? What happened to you guys just dropping back to back to back to back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit changed. Like, people grow into adults. Niggas catch cases. People tell on people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I don't want to associate myself with you.
Right.
Like, motherfucking, like, nigga, like, ties get cut. My dog, I thought was my dog, got all this bread, and then they want to cut me in. So it's like, I don't see you in the same sense. I'm not saying nobody has $1 billion, but I'm saying, like, this is the shit that separate niggas from each other.
So did he not like look out when he got the deal?
Who?
Duck?
Why would you say he didn't look out?
I don't know. I was assuming off of what you just said.
No,
Okay.
that wasn't for Duck.
You're
That's
just
for
saying
all
in
street
general.
niggas,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Say Duck if you
Okay.
say that.
Okay.
Nobody looking for nobody looking for a handout. I don't believe, not in the group as a whole. Like, if you look at the 18, we was like on the tour. We was fucking going to different cities and shit. Hotel rooms paid for, clothes paid for, niggas smoking, niggas drinking and shit. What more can you ask for? You want me to go put your kids through college? You can't ask this nigga to do all that.
Yeah.
So ain't no falling out about no money. What you want me to take my rap check and buy you niggas a brick and fucking, and then y'all don't promote the shit right. Now I'm out of all this bread. Then y'all want me to give y'all another brick. Or y'all gonna say y'all gonna sell weed now. No, I'm just gonna put this shit on. I'm gonna look nice. I'm gonna try to go up. But I still got y'all though.
Mm-hmm.
I still got y'all. I just can't give y'all too much because fucking I got my family too.
Right.
Y'all gotta respect that.
No, that makes sense.
That make 100% sense. Right.
So when That Bitch just dropped, what did you think about that?
I felt like shit, that's some gangster shit. So like shit, you gotta have some gangster ways. You gotta start moving like the president. I like all this nigga music. I like all that shit. I think he stepped out of his boundary for I think that wasn't him. But like shit, I think he gonna stand behind that shit. And I think he did, like, far as the whole situation. Everything I saw through a lens, you know what I'm saying? So I think with the gun on the scene, everything, I think he stood behind what he was talking about. But like shit, this Chicago, this shit flaky as hell. But as far as the video, I really don't watch TV and shit, but I watched that like a lot of times, and I was just like, I don't think he was really comfortable with his surroundings with that whole like, who directed that.
Mm.
I didn't know.
I think it was the white boy that he was like, he's a fucking white boy. I think.
I'm saying I ain't racial profiling nobody. I like Billy. I like Billy Cock. I don't think because he put his tag on it that he only do what he paid to do. I ain't knocking my brother or Billy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, like fucking another one of our artists, Wooski did it, but like it's time to go hand in hand. And I think you should move like the president. Like fucking niggas can't even pump gas in our city.
I know, it's crazy. Okay, so let's talk about that day. Where were you when you found out that Duck got hit in the Gold Coast?
Me and Young was working on the tape at Track Surge, so we was on our way to a studio session, and we got the call, and it seemed like, man, y'all capping.
Who called you?
I can't remember. I think Young was in the back seat. Young said, so when Young said, like, man, they saying Duck just got shot, it was just like kind of to goof fast out of here. I'm still driving. Like, nah, for real. Like, they say Duck just got shot. And I called my brother, and he like, yeah, they saying that. Like, yeah, folks, he got shot. So when motherfucker go back and like, it was immediately on the internet. They show him, like, I'm in the driver's side in the back seat, like, look. So like, we just rerouted and go right to the hospital. to show our support. We would never thought it was that serious. I just thought like, this my dog, for this a big strong nigga. I just can't see anybody like maybe. I didn't think about a shootout or nothing. I just thought it was maybe a fluke. I know he been shot before, so I just thought it was just. But we did like it was just a must that we stopped everything we had going on and go right there. Due to the COVID, for everything was shut down. Like nobody entry. I didn't even see no doctors in the hospital. It was just all bad.
How long before that did you see him?
Before the incident, about I met Duck at Pop's crib like 4 days before. I want to say like 4 days before, no more than a week. Like out of the blue, he called me. Like, pull up. And I went to my Pop's crib. Knocked on the door. My Pop was gone. Duck was in the basement. So I left. Went all the way up north. And I came back. And, no, matter of fact, Duck called me when I was up north. Like, why you ain't come? What the fuck? You ain't even there. Like, I was in the basement asleep. And I came back. And the nigga was there. I'm like, damn. We chopped it up about miscellaneous shit. Me, him, and Young. He said he was going to the block. I ain't never see Duck again.
Do you think that he felt like something was going to happen? Or did he seem like
based off what happened to Duck and a lot of more people that I know, only thing that I could predict is like everybody got their day. I think everything happened for a reason and shit. Like I don't think he expected. Like if a nigga felt like what you saying, like you think he predicted it would come, I don't think he would have came outside if he felt like that. Like I think you'll be sick of some shit that'll prevent you from coming outside. So I think it's like in the Gold Coast, like that shit just made history. That's why the police down here like
still
that
there right now? Yeah. Okay, so when you went up to the hospital, what was going on?
It wasn't chaos yet. Like nobody knew. Like the way Chicago do shit right now, but like, and he was a high profile artist from Chicago. It's like they pull the wool over your ass. Like they say, he talking to the operators right now. But like no, he was already passed. I believe. That's what I believe though. From what I saw, like everybody tell me like it's cool, Cash, just chill. So I'm like, I'm just going ahead and get up out of here. Y'all call me because like we still on Main Street for somebody else to go in jeopardy or whatnot. But like, yeah, I think that like it was like dead on arrival.
How did you feel when you saw the video of him laid out and the police wasn't doing anything to help him?
I don't think I feel no type of way. Like I ain't feel bitter now. Like, cause I saw so many people pass that was near me. You know what I'm saying? So, like now that I think back to the situation, I think this is the first time I thought like when you saying, "How did you feel?" It's probably the first time I asked myself, "How did I feel?" Because like I didn't see my boy just stretched out dead. I never saw him pass. Like I saw him like from this side to this side. Like damn, this shit hot. I just could only assume that this shit hot. And then like from what I hear, he got hit multiple times. So of course, like at the video show, I'm like damn, it's there. It's the footage. Somebody caught it. I wouldn't want that to happen to me or nobody around me like that.
What do you think happened?
I think like this is a big ass city, but it's also a small city. So everybody got this money. I think people just shopping and somebody just saw him. And somebody just went for what they knew.
It was like a random type of situation where.
Yeah, I think it was random. Like, I think everybody like it's a lot of people in NRC that oppose us. So I think like it was just a random act. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting on here crying and telling nobody get themselves up and none of that shit. All this shit comes with the game. Like it's just simple. Like I done watched this from growing up. This shit happened to people. Like if it happened to somebody else, maybe niggas that I be would have been laughing at them and shit. So it's niggas that oppose us that's laughing at my boy right now. But shit, that's how I feel. I feel like it was no fucking like niggas talking about $1 million and all this shit. How could you schedule some shit like that and you just marked him coming from A all the way to Z? Why you couldn't call him come out his crib or anywhere in between the lines? That why would you come downtown and do that? Like right now, when checking this room, when 6 little young boys hop off the fucking elevator, these 6 niggas I don't know, young guys. Parents said I don't know these niggas. It's just like that. Like if they would just come off the elevator, out the water tower, anything you see, like you can't miss them.
That's true.
And they got guns on them.
Yeah,
I ain't the police, man, but everybody got a right to bear arms. And people like, I like guns. I can't afford what come behind them. Like if I get caught with a fat arm, but I like them. You like them?
Y'all like them.
I like them.
Chicago is a small town. I mean, like, especially if you're black and you're in the entertainment industry, it's a small town. Everybody knows each other. Everybody kind of moves in the same places. Like, we kind of go to the same spots. So I feel you on that. It's like it's a big city, but it's a small town. Especially if you're black, like people, we all know each other pretty much. So I could understand that. But I also want to run through some of the conspiracy theories on YouTube because people got full blown channels dedicated to investigating and solving and all sorts of stuff, and they probably don't even know anything about it. I'll start off with the first one, and this is not me saying these conspiracies, is YouTube. So it's a lot of different people, a lot of different channels, and I just want to put to bed a lot of the stuff that people are saying. So for one, people are saying that the girl set him up. I guess he was with a girl.
I don't know. I don't know the girl. I never got into content or detail with the girl. I never knew the girl. Like if I don't got no. I'm not trying to expect nobody to go play Inspector Gadget. But I don't know the girl. I don't know the situation. Like that shocked me that he was with a girl. I thought like maybe it was his kid, mom, or some shit. Like I never know her. I still don't know her. I never heard the first, the second, or the third part of the story. I don't know. But fucking, I don't think, even me not knowing her, I don't think fucking that she set some shit up or some shit like that. Because why would it happen right there? Why would she put herself in jeopardy all the way down there? So I think that exit out, far as me having something to do with any bread or nothing like.